gonna stand next to you guys.
So guys, you are all workers for the, for these departments.
Absolutely.
What do you have to say about what's going on?
Well, first, just to touch on what the mayor said. I got a phone call from a fellow sanitation worker who asked me to come right away. They had an issue. I have a personal relationship with each and every one of these men here, off the job, before the job. To find out that 4 of my brothers were almost killed because we've been neglected for years here has been a major issue for quite some time. Now, there's been some people who've made mention that, well, this is the mayor's fault, this administration, it is not. This conditions have existed for quite some time. I have a personal relationship with each and every one of these guys here, and to find out that 4 of my brothers were almost killed yesterday was a huge issue for all of us. I'm so happy to see us all get together, band together, and stick together. It's just incredible. So if I'm a little emotional, excuse me, because this is how serious and important this issue is. So we're going to stick together, we're going to work together. I'd like to thank the mayor for working with us, DPW supervisor, park supervisor, the commissioner. I mean, because this is long overdue, long overdue. If you had any idea what we go through on a daily basis to get the job done, it would be incredibly insane to you. Every day we make miracles happen.
And after the situation that arose yesterday with possibly losing some members of our department or the public, we cannot risk our trucks going out for minor things anymore. We have to be more vigilant of the breakdowns of what's needed to get the trucks on the road to be safe. Like we said, like Dwayne said, we create miracles every day, and we have to stop and step back and make sure all these trucks are safe for them to go out, for the public safety and for our safety. And by them not paying the bills for the last 6 months, that's why you got 5 trucks on the goddamn line that haven't been touched to get repaired. Because of the money's not being, she's not releasing money, or the city council, I don't know who it is, but they're not releasing money to get the trucks fixed.
Now, do you think that this money is not being released is a way of sabotaging Mayor Thomas?
The way it looks to me, yes. The way it looks to me, yes.
And as they sabotage Mayor Thomas, whose lives...
They're sabotaging the people in Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon.
Exactly. So whose lives are they putting at risk?
They're putting the public's life and our lives in danger on a daily basis. Because we're so focused on getting the job done, sometimes we don't look at the little minor things, but the minor things become big things, and situations like what happened yesterday is what happens.
Now, do you
and it's got to stop. This political charade got to stop. This is not about Mayor Thomas. This is not about the city council or the control. It's about Mount Vernon getting the job done safely.
And moving ahead.
Safely, period.
Now, do you think this is just a controller thing, or there is somebody else behind it?
I can't comment out because I think it's a political maneuver. But it's got to stop. We got to get out there and do the job safely.
I've been here since 2000. They've been here longer than me. I'm the park supervisor. In the 18 and a half years that I've been here, I've never seen it like this. My honest opinion, it's a political sabotage. You have a mayor that's stepping in, trying to do the right thing, trying to look out for the departments, getting equipment, getting the men more money, taking care of everyone, and the old regime doesn't like it. And neither does the controller or the city council president who's running for mayor, like we had an issue yesterday. He came yesterday to the site on Elm Avenue when the truck crashed into the house. Not even worrying about the men. His first thing was, did they get drug tested?
He's who? Who are you talking?
Andre Wallace, who wants to run for mayor, who's not even from Mount Vernon, who wants to point the fingers, has never been down to this yard, and wants to point fingers at this mayor and everything else, and it's just, to me, it's political sabotage. He's trying to do the right thing, bring the city forward, but they don't want to see the city prosper. They want to hold the city back. And to me, it's all, pardon my French, bullshit.
But now the people would like to know why. Okay, I understand they want to sabotage the current administration, but why?
I think the people of Mount Vernon should get up in the next city council meeting and ask them that to their face.
Yes.
Because they're the only ones who have the answer.
Anyone else has anything to say?
We're talking about all vehicles too. I'm also the sewer department foreman.
and we're talking about the sewers. The sewers in Mount Vernon are horrible. We have major problems with the sewer, and we have 2 sewer vehicles that are working right now. So we also have other vehicles beside the garbage trucks are down. We have sewer vehicles, and we have the sewer issue. So we need help.
It seems like it's everything. It's not just trucks. It's inside the city hall, toilet paper, toner for the printers.
We've been cut off as far as materials for sidewalk repairs. We can't do sidewalk repairs. There's, you name it, the highway vehicles, these trucks are on their last leg. There's material-wise, me as a park supervisor, this time of year I order trees. I try to put in 50 trees in the spring, 50 in the fall. Every vendor that I've dealt with has told me, unless you come with a check, don't order from me. We owe equipment, as far as maintenance of equipment, parts. It's the time of year where I get the equipment tuned up. We owe a vendor $13,000. He said, I would love to work with you guys, because it's a small business in Mount Vernon. I can't. Flowers, I can't get this shit. I can't get nothing. So come springtime, when the city is always beautified, people are gonna know why the city isn't beautified. Because the bills aren't paid. And every vendor that I've dealt with, about 12 of them cut me off. I have one vendor who's willing to deal with us, but the controller won't recognize him as a vendor and won't put him into the system.
This past snowstorm, we had four snowstorms back to back to back to back. We couldn't even get our snow blowers out because the vendors won't service them, so we can get them on the streets to clear the sidewalks. I mean, this affects every phase of the department, every single phase of our department.
The tree department, I'll let Vinny, you can speak on that. I'll let Vinny DeVito speak on the tree
We just right now, we had bought stuff up to the current year to 18, so we had backlog, we had stuff put aside for just in case of any kind of issue like this. We're down to nothing. We have no chains for saws. We can't bring our saws. We have 4 saws that we use on a daily basis that need to be repaired. We can't get them repaired, so we're using backup stuff. So now our backup stuff is being used as frontline stuff. We can't, it just doesn't operate like that. Our trucks, we have 2 trucks down now. Our grapple truck is down, and one of our chipper trucks is down. So now we only have 2 bucket trucks that can go out. So now where does that stuff go after those trucks aren't up? We do tree work, and then the stuff got to sit on the ground. We have no way of picking it up. So it's not just the one thing. It's not just sanitation. It's not just sewers. It's every department, everything that goes on in this garage here. I've been here a long time.
We don't want him to get into the garage situation.
The whole situation here. The mayor's well aware of it, and he's trying to move forward with us. And every time he moves forward, someone knocks him back. So there's an issue about everything here. Everything. And, you know,
signs and so on that we have, we can't even put them up because we have no materials whatsoever. We have traffic lights that need to be changed. Can't do it because this controller actually sent money back, from what I hear. We had grants.
$900,000 for traffic.
What is it, Mayor?
It's $900,000 total, $600,000 for traffic lights.
For traffic lights, I don't have any traffic lights. I'm running on old. Sorry.
So
I have old traffic lights that are from the turn of the century.
Now, Mayor, from a scale from 1 to 10, if things continue to go as the way it's going, how close are we from a serious problem in the city of Mount Vernon?
the problem's beyond serious. I mean, we didn't collect recycling today, and that was the decision that the commissioner made based on the safety and integrity of the trucks. And it took, you know, the past 24 hours to convince these vendors to open up lines of credit to help us fix the trucks that are down. And that's, so we're beyond the breaking point.
Now, there is so much you can do. What do you think that the people of Mount Vernon can do? What can they move forward? What can they do to get answers and to get this solved?
Well, I think a couple things. One, they have to come to City Hall and they have to demand answers. We'll give them all the facts. We put the facts out there online. We put them out in our newsletter. And we just want to deal in truth and fact. And the truth is, you're talking to a variety of people that risk their lives every day and are telling you that they have budgets, but they can't access their budgets. The money's behind a plate of glass, literally. And we need access to those dollars. So the public has to demand action. They have to demand action. Forget answers, action. Just release the money so they can do their job, keep the public safe, and we can move on to the next project that we have to do.
How close is the controller, you know, to get to the point of being contempt?
I think the controller, I think the judge is going to make that decision. We're in court. I believe next week with her. And I hope that the judge looks at all this and makes a decision based on the facts. The fact is, these vendors that she was ordered to pay still haven't been paid. So whatever the judge decides to do with the control, that's the judge's decision. I just hope that we get this problem solved, we pick up trash, and we make sure that we get our vendors paid so we can keep working. We want to be more effective. We want to do a better job than what we're doing right now, but we can't do it with a shovel and a spoon. We just can't.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.